This is the observation notes how-to. I'm going to share my screen and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So lots of times when teachers make notes, they tend to be what I call a little bit judgy. I'm the same way. So here, let's take a look at the notes about Kara. Kara is unhappy about coming to school. She has trouble making friends and struggles with her schoolwork. Her belongings are not well taken care of, and she tends to lose her homework and books. She fakes being sick after lunch every day so she can go to the nurse. I had quite a few like that in my classroom. Anyway, okay. So let's take a look at how open to interpretation this note is. Kara is unhappy about coming to school. How do you know? What look on her face tells you that she's unhappy? What is she saying that tells you she's unhappy? What is she doing that tells you she's unhappy? I can't tell. All I know is that the teacher has deemed she is unhappy. So let's take a look at the non-judgmental example. Kara cries every morning when she gets to school. Aha! Now I know why someone would say she's unhappy. You need to be specific like this so the reader of your note who's not there knows why you are making that call. They don't want to hear your call, they want to make their own call. Okay. Then she has trouble making friends. How would anyone know what she's doing to have trouble? Why would anyone say that? Okay, let's look and see. She does not talk to the other children during class or play with them at recess. Aha! Now the reader can make their own judgment about, okay, I think maybe she is having trouble making friends. All right. She sits by herself on a bench when she is outside for recess. Another good hint that lets the reader know she's not making a whole lot of friends. Okay. Her belongings are not well taken care of, and she tends to lose her homework and books. Okay. Let's see. Why would anyone say that? 3 to 4 times each day, Kara says, I can't do this when she is working on an assignment. Her pencils and notebooks are on the floor each day, and her reading book is torn. Well, that gives the reader of that note a clue as to, what's happening. Is she taking care of her stuff or not? Okay. Every day this week, Kara asked to go to the nurse after lunch, and the nurse sends her back to class. That is a much clearer observational note than she fakes being sick every day. She complains about needing to go to the nurse, and the nurse sends her right back. That also gives the reader the idea that there's nothing wrong with her. Okay. You can tell the difference between the notes that are clear and specific and without any judgment on the teacher's part. And it's really important that you don't make a judgment, because there are times when you send notes home and you're making judgments, those notes will come to face you again in the principal's office. So be careful about what you put into writing, whether it's in a text message to parents or in an email to parents or in a handwritten note to parents. It's got to be highly specific. You just note the facts and that's it, and let the parents come to their own conclusions. That will keep you out of all kinds of trouble in the future. So let's take a look at the phrases up here. This is in the PowerPoint as well. These are the factual things in green. I saw him, I heard him, she spent 5 minutes. Don't use words like a long time, because what's a long time to you may feel like a heartbeat to me. We're all different people. So, okay, and you'll hear lots more about this on the PowerPoint. Make sure you go through the narrated PowerPoint. I'm going to go ahead and go to the assignment here. On these observational notes, you'll see there's Bella, Elijah, Janiah, and Bo. And all four of these have some really judgy notes. They're terrible notes. And you need to rewrite my notes and make them less judgmental. Feel free to insert details that clarify. And you will have your grading rubric right here. And you'll notice, in order to exceed expectations, you're going to include additional objective details that clarify what was seen and heard. And that's what sets apart the exceeds expectations from meets. Meets, you just simply rewrite the whole thing and that's it. Exceeds, you add additional detail to clarify, to let the reader know exactly what was going on. All right. Any questions about this, please be sure and let me know, and I'll be happy to set up a Zoom meeting with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.